Big family, this is your boy Josh Rosario, one of the Epic educators here. In this video, I'm giving you a little tutorial on how to take our Forex signals in our Telegram chat. Okay, you will only gain access to this Telegram chat if you are a scholar, if you have the scholar package, as well as have access to our Epic University, which is recommended that you go through the Epic University before you start taking signals from us, so that way you can get a little breakdown on how MT4 works, which is our trading platform that we use to execute these trades, how to choose a broker, so on and so forth. All right, but if you've gone through all the university, gone through your 2-week syllabus, and you're at this part where you want to start taking trades on your demo account, especially if you're freshly new to Forex or trading, then you want to look at this video so that way you can kind of know how to take these trades successfully and, plug them in right. So with these signals here at Epic, we have a couple things that you need to know. Some of these signals are beginner signals, intermediate signals, and advanced signals, and they will be shown as follows, right? They're gonna say actual, intermediate trade, advanced trade, and beginner trade. In this chat as well, we are going to have trade ideas, okay, that you can follow at your own risk. These trade ideas are not going to have the parameters to plug into MT4, but they will have a chart for you to review, so that way you can see how this trade could go and do your own analysis to it. Okay, some of these trade ideas, they're good for practice. For example, here, I specifically sent out a trade idea for GBP CAD, and as you can see, if you go zoom in into the chart, the red number would be your stop loss and your green number would be your take profit. All right, and then this gray line right here will be the entry point. Okay, that's just one example, at least for the trade ideas I have. Some of the trade ideas are going to have arrows pointing at which direction that they're going to go in, and then you could kind of gauge the prices at which they're going to be targeting right here on the right. All right, so just a little education for you guys, so you can see how we are looking at the market and you can take it into your own knowledge. All right, so let's dive into the signals that do have the parameters attached to them, in which you can plug these numbers into MT4 and potentially make some profit just by plugging in numbers, right? Copy and pasting. So for example, Sean here went ahead and sent out a signal at 7:56 a.m., right? And some of these signals, they're going to happen in the mornings. They might happen during London session, in which it will be probably around 2 a.m., 3 a.m., all the way up to 5 a.m., right? Because New York and London session is the most volatile and active sessions to trade, and so there's going to be less less signals during Asian session, which will be around the hours of 6 p.m., 11 p.m. Eastern. You probably won't get any signals there because there might not be any setups, right? As far as the amount of signals we throw in this chat, it really all depends on market conditions, guys. All right, it is important that you practice patience and that you take these signals with your own ideas, and you analyze the charts yourselves in order for it to see it come into fruition, and to see if they actually go with your trading plan, right? This may not be the pair that you trade on the regular, or chose to trade. So you might not be a good idea to actually, take this signal. Just word of advice and a suggestion for you. All right. So now we have the pair that we're going to be trading, the order, which will be either buy or sell market execution, right? And also we have pending orders, which will go in the realm of buy stops, sell stops, buy limits, and sell limits, right? And they will be specified here. If it doesn't say if it just says buy or sell, it's market execution. Then we have the entry point, right? For market execution, the entry point is just the price at which this signal has been called at. Okay, that might not be the entry point for you, because by the time you have this signal and plug it in, price would have moved maybe 1-2 pips above or below, depending on how fast you actually caught on to this signal. Okay. It is recommended that if the trade is well into 10 pips in profit, it is advised that you do not take the signal. It's already too late and it has already made its move down to its take profit price. Stop losses right here are for your protection. They are there to help you minimize your risk, as well as they give you the amount of pips that you will be risking when you're taking this trade, so that way you can adjust your lot size accordingly to your risk management plan, in which we advise that you only risk 2 to 5% of your account with these signals. So for example, if you have $100 account and you're looking to take this trade, 0.01 lot size would be 3% of your $100. And if you want to do the math, a 0.01 lot size roughly gives you about 10 cents per pip. So 10 cents times 30 pips would equal $3, right? Which is 3% of $100. Okay. So then we have our take profit 1, 2, and 3. These are going to be optional. You can take the trade to take profit 1. You can take the trade to take profit 2. You can take the trade to take profit 3. It's really up to you. But if you want to take advantage of all 3 take profits, then what you can do is place 3 separate trades on the same pair, right? Enter the stop loss on each of those 3 trades. And then on each trade, put the different take profits on each. All right. So as one trade is open and goes to take profit 1, it will automatically close the trade in profit and still be running 2 more positions until it hits take profit 2 and then take profit 3. All right. And so I also want to note this verbiage here right alongside the take profit 1, 2s, and 3s. Short term, intraday, and swing. Now, short term is going to mean that you're going to be holding this trade until it hits our take profit price for maybe an hour to a couple hours. Intraday usually means that you're going to be holding the trade to take profit 2 for about a day or so. And a swing trade you might be holding the trade to take profit 3 for about a couple days, maybe a week for the trade. But given the fact this is GBP USD, take profit 3 usually happens very, very quickly, because it moves so many pips, right? In which you will learn this in Epic University, and how the different pairs move and the average pips that they move per day. In these signals, you're also going to have proper. It's going to say use proper risk management. They might even recommend the lot size. So for this advanced signal, it will say 0.01 for every $600 would be 10% risk. So if you had $1,200 and you used a 0.01 lot size, then you would be risking 5% risk. But that's all completely up to you to use whatever lot size you have, but we do recommend that you use a 2 to 5% risk, okay? And that's why we give you the amount of pips that you're going to be risking per trade. So that way you can kind of calculate or use a Forex calculator to determine your lot size. So myfxbuck.com actually gives you and offers a free position size calculator that you can use to determine the lot size that you're going to be using per your account size, all right, and at the percentage that you're willing to risk. Also, you're going to have the time frame and at which this trade was being analyzed on. So if you want to go to the to the H4 chart and go on the chart and put in the numbers, like the horizontal lines on the chart and so on and so forth on TradingView, then you can do so. Also, another thing that you're going to be seeing in the Forex signals is our trade ideas, in which they're not going to have any parameters on them. Up to you if you want to take them. We are just giving you our bias and what we see in the market to be a potential setup, but for these trade ideas, we're not going to give you the parameters. If you want the parameters and if they are on the chart, just like this one, you can click the link and right at the price line right here on the right, you will see that you'll see a red number and a green number. The red number is your stop loss and the green number is your take profit. Okay. So that is that, but these trade ideas are up to you to take. You probably will get updates on these trade ideas, but it's really up to you to take them, as well as all the other signals as well. It's up to you to take them, but they will have the actual parameters for you to type in into MetaTrader 4. Okay. So now I want to go ahead and show you how to place these trades on your MT4. So if we go over to, let's go to our most recent one, Euro JPY, right? This was called at 1:54 a.m. this morning at the recording of this video. You'll also get updates as well, forgot to mention, when TP1 is hit for a specific signal. And at that point, you will want to actually close the trade or put your stop loss into profit, which I will also show you on this video. So let's go and make an example for Euro JPY, right? Let's go over to MT4. And on MT4, if you haven't looked at the MT4 tutorial on how to navigate your MT4 per your mobile device. So right now I'm on an Android, but there is an MT4 tutorial in your Epic University for iPhones, desktops, and your Android as well. So, but the same concept still applies, right? It's not too much difference, but it's good to see how this will work on like maybe an iPhone or anything like that, if you go into Epic University and look at that tutorial. So we're going to pull up Euro JPY. So if you don't see Euro JPY on your quotes list, then you need to probably add it from here and go to, you're going to have a folder that says FX crosses. You're going to click that folder and then it'll show you the different pairs. On an iPhone, it'll have like a plus sign on the sides here, and you'll just click them and they'll go into your quotes list. As you can see, this is the pairs that I just added. So let's go over to Euro JPY. Okay. When you tap on it, it's going to give you this menu. You can either go place the order, right? Open the chart. For this example, we're only gonna be focusing on these two options. Okay. So if you want to place a trade right away, just go to new order, right? It's already going to be set at market execution. But if it's a sell limit or buy limit or buy stop or sell stop, you'll click on market execution and it'll give you the list of pending orders here. All right. If it's a pending order, if you click on it, it's going to ask you for the price that you want. And so you will plug in the price that's in the signal. All right. But for this example, this was a market execution. You're going to see sell by market and buy by market, meaning it's going to instantly execute the trade for you at market price. All right. This is where you adjust your lot size. This red is where you will put your stop loss price. And here is where you place your take profit price. All right. So let's go over to Euro JPY. We see it's a sell market execution. The entry point is 124,695, which as of right now, it's not there. It's at 124,747, which is like about 10 pips above the price. So we will be getting an actual better entry than the signal did. Okay. So let's go and plug in this number to MT4. So 124.995. If you press the plus sign, then this whole number comes up. And so you just have to tap the field, backspace, put 124.995 here, right? And just go back, get your take profit one price, 124.495. Go here, 124.495. And then we're going to click sell by market. All right. Boom. Now it's going to come and take you to this screen, which is the trade screen. And the position is always going to open in a negative because the brokers need to take their commissions. Okay. And also account for spread. So if you see here, if you're in simple view, you won't see it. But if you are in advanced view, you will see that Euro JPY has a spread of 14, which is 1.4 pips. So as you can see, 1.4 pips plus the 6 cents, right, will equal this number right here. So this is your real profit slash loss here. All right. It might say 3 cents here, but it's still trying to account for this commission right here plus the spread. All right. So now we have Euro JPY. If we hold down the trade, we can go to chart. And you can see that on your chart, if you have your settings correct on your MT4, you will see that it'll have a sell right here. You can change to the 1 hour. You'll see our take profit levels right here. So price is up here, needs to come down to this area for it to close in profit. And our stop loss right here. All right. Let's go to a bigger time frame so we can see it better. All right. So if price were to go up here, it automatically takes us out in a loss. All right. And so we're waiting for price to come down. So at least take profit one to automatically take us out in a profit. And so now I'm going to show you how to place multiple trades with the different take profits, right? If you want to utilize it that way. So we're going to go back. See, we're already in profit on this trade. If you want to go back, you can go to the chart, press this little plus sign right here with the page to make a new order. And then we will place the same stop loss. So 124,995. And then this time we're going to use the take profit 2 price. All right, 124, 195. So it's 195. And then sell by market. Okay, now we have 2 positions, and on the chart it shows 2 take profit levels with 2 sell positions. Okay, and then we're gonna make another one, 124,995, still risking the same 30 pips, and then we're gonna use this number, 123,695. 123,695, and then sell again. Boom. Now we have 3 positions at kind of the same price, right, that we entered at, going down to take profit 1, take profit 2, and take profit 3. Okay. All right. If you want to use the entry point as a reference here, you can go ahead and put in your horizontal line like that. Drag it to 124, what was it, 695, and there you go, around that level. So you can see that our entry point is right above where the entry point was for that signal. All right, and that's how you will how you would place the trade from the signals here. All right, if you wanted to use all 3 take profits, you can do what I just did, or you can place one position with a bigger lot size to go to TP1 and move your stop loss into profit as it's going into profit. Okay, so how you move your stop loss into profit is, first your trade needs to be in profit first, okay, before you can move your stop loss into profit. So for this example, we can't really do it right now, but what you would do is, if you wanted to place your trade at risk free or break even, you will modify the trade. So if you slide to the left on the trade, you'll get this little pencil icon, or you can hold it down and click on modify order. And here is where you can adjust your stop loss and your take profit. All right. So if this trade was in profit, what I would do is change this number to 730, right? On Android, your entry price would show up here at which you entered this trade. And so I always recommend that if you're going to place your stop loss in a profit or at break even, you put it 1 pip below if it's a sell, or 1 pip above if it's a buy, so that way you can account for commission and your spread. Okay. If we were in profit, then this modify button will light up and I will be able to press modify. And so if the trade were to come back to where our entry was, then it will automatically close the trade at break even without any loss to our account. All right. Also, if you have a big lot size, let's say instead of placing a 0.01, you placed let's say a 0.10. All right. Boom. Say we placed a 0.10 on this trade. You can also take partial profits. So how you do that is, if this trade was in profit, as a matter of fact, I can still show you, even if it's at a loss, we can go to modify order again. And right here, you can change the lot size. No, actually, sorry, not modify. You'll click on the check mark right here, or hold it down and click on close order. It will bring you to this menu. And right up here, you can adjust your lot size downwards. So let's say I only wanted to take 0.01 off. I would bring this down all the way to 0.01 by tapping that, and right here I can close the trade at a point with a negative 27 cents loss. So if we close that, now our trade only has a 0.09 lot size open, and so you can literally just run this trade while taking profits along the way. All right, so if you do this plus modify your stop loss into break even, then you will have a risk-free trade, plus you took some profit from whatever you have open and left the trade running in case it wants to go to take profit 1, take profit 2, or take profit 3. Okay, so I know this video was long. I really wanted to get real in depth with this. Hopefully you guys learned some things from this video. I hope it was valuable and I hope it was helpful to you. Let's have an epic year, and I'll see you guys in our live sessions and in our weekly forecast and in the signals chat and in our community chat. All right, this is Josh Rosario signing off. Peace.